Over the following 3 years, I took Morris's theater arts classes, I did a bunch of shows, and Mr. Morris taught me several things. That Neil Simon was amazing, and apparently the only playwright that existed. How to make the most of your comic timing, how to work an audience for laughs, and how to hold to them so that they keep coming. That things in threes are funny, that words with K sounds are funny. That when making a cross on the stage, if you do it in a curve instead of a straight line, that's funnier. And while it may be funny, you should not, in the course of a performance, add your own monologue. Or do something that you were told not to because some people may see it as inappropriate. All of these things have served me well, but I am most thankful for two other things. I'm thankful for how much fun you made theater, and for helping foster in me a true love for it. For it is a love that has driven and defined much of my life. I am also thankful for the encouragement you offered, which made me feel I was truly talented. Your honest praise and guidance helped boost my confidence while keeping me humble, and empowered me to do great things while I was your student, and to continue on earning a degree at SMU, and always striving to create great work no matter how difficult the circumstances. I became Morris's student a second time when 3 years ago he called me up out of the blue and asked, "Are you happy at the school you're at? Because there's an opening at Lamar if you'd like to come and teach with me." And knowing that I had much to learn and that Morris was one of the best, I accepted the position and became Morris's colleague, but also once again his student. I began to teach at Lamar, and soon was watching Morris mime washing an elephant in class. With Connor, of all kids, trying in vain to recreate the performance that the person had sent out into the hall. All in the same room I had sat in as a student 20 years earlier. Over the past 3 years, I've watched and taught with Morris, and we have worked together on even more shows. And in this new capacity as a colleague and friend, I have learned so much more. Like how to rewrite a really crappy musical. That you can't be afraid to kick kids out of shows if they deserve it. That you can't keep working that much harder than the kids do or you'll get burned out. That you'll be happier, and in turn your students will be happier if you can strike the right balance between your life and work. How to have fun laughing at the ridiculousness of most of what we have to deal with as teachers. Just recently, how to more effectively break up a fight. Y'all could have all seen us. And that you should use your personal days now and again, unless you want to find yourself trying to figure out how to use 100 of them. But most importantly, I've learned that when it comes to teaching theater, what matters more than being a good director or even knowing a lot about theater is always remembering to bring love, compassion, understanding, and kindness to the classroom and rehearsals. Each year, my capacity to love my students and our work together has grown. And I can honestly say that working this year so closely with Blue Curtain has been one of the most meaningful and spiritually rewarding experiences of my life. I've always gained so much from creating theater that I have thought of it as my church. I never knew any other work could be so fulfilling until I discovered the selflessness of teaching as you have modeled it. These two things are so important to my life, and I have you largely to thank for helping me do them both with joy and to the best of my ability. So at the end of every year, graduating theater students have to deal with saying goodbye to you being their teacher, and every year you get to say goodbye to them as students. And I say get to rather than have to, because as much as you may miss them, most of them, you are happy to see them leave your care as people who are better for having had you as their teacher, role model, father figure, and friend. You send them on their way more prepared to live happy and fulfilled lives, and perhaps to positively influence the people around them in the same way that you have positively influenced them. You send them off to make room for another wave of eager kiddos hungry to play their parts and to know what it is to be in Blue Curtain. Kids who will in turn say goodbye as better people themselves. I know this to be true about your influence, perhaps more than anyone, because I witnessed it firsthand as your teaching partner for the past 3 years and lived it as your former student for the past 22. The end of this year is different as you are saying goodbye to us all, making room this time for a new wave of teachers, one of which considers himself lucky to be inheriting a program that you have nurtured with such care for 27 years. To even call it a program feels inappropriate, for you have created in Lamar theater and Blue Curtain a culture rather than a program or department. And it is a beautiful culture based on your personal convictions and values. Love, family, community, support, mutual respect, hard work, and rubber chickens. That person who considers himself lucky is me, of course, and I pledge to do my best to honor and maintain those values. Even rubber chickens.
That's the crying part, James.
That's the great part.
We love you, Morris.
Should we take a senior picture? No.
Can we only take one of those? Blue Curtain kids.
Oh, and I had a gift, too. And it's sitting on my kitchen floor right by the back door that I walk out of on my way to my car. So I'll get one. I should help you do that. Just come to you. So I'll have to give it in class.